What's up, everybody? Sorry about that pause. Just had to take a little pause. How is everybody? Y'all hanging tough? I hope so. Good evening. How are you doing? This energy's interesting, isn't it? I want to do a reading on it. There's been some interesting shifts going on. Some ups and downs. Shifting energies. 113, I see. Hi, Priscilla. There's been some interesting energies going on. So, and I'm like, I will share with the collective, I guess. I even have green right here. But the Beyond Lumeria deck. Ooh. Heart chakra. It was kind of like a pre-energy pool that I did for the collective as I was waiting to go live. But anyways, and then my ancestors deck is sitting over here. Exchange energy to help create abundance in one's life. I have a feeling that's going to tie in with the reading that we're doing right now, 222. So, energy exchange is on deck. I was sitting here and just kind of reflecting over a few things. Have any of you been reflecting? Points, periods, times in your life? For me personally, it was about when I made like major life choices and life decisions. 4-4. But all of it leading up to where like each of us have grown individually as souls and have grown towards our mission. Specifically, my guide said how much we have grown towards our common mission, our common goal, which ultimately is kindness, love, in a world that is pretty dark. But that's why there's those of us who light the way for others, right? And help each other along our life path, our life journey, energy exchange with one another. So having said all of that, I guess I always like to lay a little bit of foundation work, what's going on, what I'm feeling energetically. So we're going to pull from Beyond Lumeria. I've definitely already blessed this reading, called in for some protection as I open myself up to be a channel. Make sure only good things attach fine with that toxic energy. I don't even want to address toxicity. Not meaning within myself, things I need to work on just as a whole, right? Make sure I vibe high when I bring messages for all of you. So, having said all of that, I'm going to be shuffling a little bit. I cooked actually for 2-3 days straight for Thanksgiving. Actually, I cooked 3 different meals. I live in the U.S. And although I am Native American, I do celebrate in a different way. But I cooked at work to spread being thankful for recovery, because I not only work spiritually with recovery, I work with recovery on a daily basis in my earth job. Thank you. Look at there. I knew I said 4s. And number 21, co-creation. I specifically heard co-creating with the universe. In whatever ways that you are doing, some of you are standing outside, physically speaking to the stars, to the moon, to the universe, to nature. Earth signs are getting outside and staying grounded, and others are, capturing this great Taurus energy that we have and going outside and just grounding themselves, speaking angels, ancestors, guides, those that are beyond, speaking, co-creating with the universe. Others of you are like getting downloads and journaling. Some of you are picking up on your gifts of divination, being able to read different energies. Some of you are picking up on that, the fact that you ground energy. Some of you are antennas. Some of you bring in like DNA codes. Some of you work with ley lines, whatever it is, 733. Whatever it is that you are doing as a collective, you're communicating and co-creating with the universe. Telekinesis. Telepathically, you can speak to the universe mentally. You don't have to say it with words. Mentally, you can speak to the universe because your crown chakra is in tune with the universe, right? You are 1, 8, 11 as I look up. I spit numbers out a lot. Some of you, this could be confirmation. Others of you, you could start seeing these numbers. Right, for myself, I see numbers constantly. It can be exhausting to this human mind, but being connected. I'm going to read from the book. Number 4. Looky there. 4 people in chat. 4 likes. Number 4. 444. How many of you in chat are seeing 444? I have. Personal power, your independence, self-discipline, confidence, assertiveness, decision-making, belief, intellectual abilities, expressions of your will. Ooh. Putting your will out there to the universe. Sounds co-creating, communicating. Earth star chakra. Loving it. Bringing your ideas into a reality. The solar plexus chakra is the radiant center of your being. It holds the vibration and the spark that brings your passions to life. Enter this space, step away from playing small. Step away from feeling unworthiness. The idea that you are just taking up space and insecurity based competitiveness, it's time to allow yourself to attune and to attend to the abundant life force that resides within this center. Be energetic, be energized, motivated, fueled with inspiration, enthusiasm, clear mindedness, so that you can bring forth more of yourself within this center and be motivated. What you wish to birth in the world, and you will discover a deep and a real sense of self empowerment. You can confidently lift others in celebration, harmonizing differences, and shifting the hierarchical paradigms into a collective co creation. Look at that. Now is a time for you to get in touch with your creativity. Embrace your natural expressions, however that may look to you. The way that you live is an art form, a unique expression of yourself. You can dance through challenges, sing through restrictions now, and paint your reality. Your relationships with your body, your senses, this is part of who you are. This influences your lower abdomen, your pelvis area, and it is a vibrant orange color chakra. As I see 5-5, trust your intuition and what it is you're seeing, your visions. Looky there, I kept on seeing twos, 22, crystal keys, holding those DNA codes collected. That's what I'm talking about. All of you being centered and working now as a collective to do whatever it is that you do. Some of you, like I said, are antennas. Some of you work with ley lines. Some of you transmute. Some of you have mediumship skills, right? For some of you, you're creating with your gifts different things to help bless others, right? And in doing so, in offering your energy and your services to others, you also get a return, right? And not just monetary means, right? But feeling good, right? Just to do something what from your heart. Love. Helping take care of each other, speaking things into existence because you have your in your what? Your intentions are pure. The universe sees that your intentions are pure. You're shifting energies because where it is that you now reside energetically, others that don't vibe at your level, I'm sorry, but they can't come with you. You can't drag people along. You can light the path for them, but you cannot do the work for them. That is for one or two or whomever specifically. Lionsgate portal energy, right? We stepped into our new energy and now it's shifting, right? But those who haven't done the work, they can't step through and onto your timeline if they have not done the work, collective. Go and brush your shoulders off. It's time to get up. We have a mission. We're here to co-create. The universe is saying, step into the next part of your life. It's abundant. It's radiant. Those people that vibe no longer with you, they can't come. Why? Because they don't deserve what's coming. Being divinely protected, right? Always being seen by the universe and being protected for the light that you shed for others. You are a light for others. Ouch. Sorry, I had this Get off of my physical legs. I was sitting on them. Radiant illumination. Remember, just as much shadow work that you have done, and you've shone light on your fears and your insecurities, that's just as much brightness that you're going to bring to the world. I know sometimes it's hard to see that, but some of our hardest challenges becomes our biggest and best blessings. You can't be compassionate with others unless you have some of the same experiences or similar experiences here on earth, right? You can be empathetic, you can feel their feelings and emotions, but it's different to feel empathy, and it's different to be compassionate. Does that make sense? And sometimes it's hard to paint pictures with words unless you've seen it. That's why there's the gift of vision and foresight. It paints a picture. For those of us who are able to channel those types of things, that's what I'm saying about we're all different. You see, we're all different seeds. We all carry different gifts. We all have our own makeup, right? But we're all united. For we hold the crystal keys that changes the universe, not just the world. Talking, telepathic, having telekinesis. Blessed ones. It's not a curse. Although some of us have felt that way, right? We actually have a gift. I miss you. There have been times, when I did feel in my younger days that my gifts, that's why I shut them out. And then I had to go through dark night of the soul. And then I had an experience where I had to experience without my gifts due to a head injury. And it was the most scariest fucking time of my life because I now understood what it was like for people that weren't gifted. I was like, I cannot exist in this world. So I did go through some of that, right? So just be careful. But that's also why we have the ability to communicate with the universe and our ancestors and our gods, and we have energy exchange with collective, right? And we have soul tribe, and we have those that we bring in, our soulmates, right? That helps uplift us on so many different levels. I know I've only pulled 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, but channeling comes in different forms, right? So there is success and victory. Bottom of the deck, soon as I break out the bag. This is my chrysalis deck. And I see the sun. That's that illumination, the radiant illumination that you have all found going through all of the darkest times. And now it's time to step into the new energy and shine. You're co-creating definitely with the universe, right? Taking your rightful place. Empress card, birthing something new. Everything that happens and that plays out, right? You have to plant that seed, and that seed is birthed through the Empress. She's also the giver of life, so someone could be having a child, but physically. Papa leg buster, stepping in and giving you strength in between the worlds of change, right? It's that transition period. It's a void course, right? As you're birthing something new, sometimes you have to withdraw, right? And put all of your faith and effort and your strength and natural abilities into something. And this is the go-between person. Papa Legba stands in between life and death, right? He gives you strength. He holds your soul in the balance as you are creating things. Stability. Creating stability. Someone is taking also action into building a home. Physically building a home. It's a loving offer. A gift of love. Or for those of you that's not the circumstance, being you yourself is a gift of love. You're a healer. You build things energetically and with your hands. See, you have the ability to heal others with your hands. Some of you are leaving behind an old way of life. Could involve a union of two souls, marriage, because there's that illumination, right? And here's Herm the Hunter, who battles all things. He's also the Chariot. He cuts through all the bullshit. And he also brings in energetic changes. Look, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are major arcana. That's major life occurrences, right? That's the Empress, Strength, the Sun, and the Chariot. That's Taurus and Libra vibes. That's double Leo energy. And the Chariot's what, Cancer? 9 of Pentacles is Taurus energy also. It's the minor arcana. For those of you that this is not the case, some of you have gone past that test and you're no longer working at a lower level. You've passed all the queens up and have stepped into your Empress energy. And if that is the case, you as well, I understand that. I went through like the worst, longest up and down dark night of the soul, like finding myself in like, okay, you can, my guides and answers are okay, you can operate at this level. And I'm like, no, I'm putting myself right back down in it. Why? Because when I come out, I am clear of karma. Like nothing else is going to stand in my way. That as well is the attitude that I'm getting, collective. You're like, no, I am not stopping where I am at. I am going all the way. Because I'm clearing all of that out of my path. I am no longer not going to be in divine union with myself. Whatever that it takes, I have the strength and I have the ability to birth a whole new world for myself. Shout out. I'm actually rising Leo, so I get that. Hello, Cherry Bee. Look, injustice. Mott weighs your soul to see whether or not you are worthy to pass, right? And if your soul sinks, that means that you cannot pass. That's that energy 1111 portal that I was talking about. You can't bring others with you this time. Mott says you and you alone must walk through this portal. If they haven't done the work, their soul is going to fall. You have to ascend to the next lifetime. So I'm sorry. I know that this hurts, but if their best interest is not for you, they have to fall off because you have something more to do in this lifetime. You have passed the test. It's time for you to get up and move towards the sun. And put work into feeling self worthy of this. By the way, side note, because you are worthy. If you have done the work, you are worthy. That's that King of Wands, taking charge, speaking things into existence, taking on the attitude that you know what, I am worthy. I deserve these good things in my life. I'm been to fucking hell and back. And brought a few souls with me. Either which way, honey. Being led and guided by the scrolls of your Akashic records and releasing all of those old things in your ancestors and your guides, having the strength of a mighty elephant, carrying that sacred knowledge with you to and from the underworld and those other places, right, that you have had to go through. I don't believe that we've just lived this one lifetime. I believe we have lived many incarnations of our soul. Call me crazy, call me stupid, but don't call me late for dinner. My ancestor says, and that is the message, it's time to stop. Out of this deck, at least. I like that. The message is just there. Hang with that. Look, it's time to go with a new direction. I like that. Thank you. I'm just filling out the energies of the cards to see what would like to come next. I just kind of put that down, huh? Okay, Shadow. My shadow is like, I have a message. So let's see what my shadow has to say. I guess this is an integration of shadow for some of you. How many of you have been doing some shadow work? My shadow would like to speak with them. Keep it calm. Because I did say just as far down in the shadow that you shine light upon, the more brightly you shone, right? Shadow work. Look at that. Getting rid of all those addictions, all of those things that have held you hostage, releasing them. All those things that you thought that you could never overcome. Well, look at you now, my shadow says. Look at you now. Facing those darkest things, those darkest corners of what makes you you. Doing the work. Solid foundation. You've done the work. Looky there. Listening to all of those things that were screaming in your head, right? And putting them to rest and saying, yes, you know what? I may have made all of these fucking mistakes, but I've still got me, myself, and I. And I'm going to put all of those fucking pieces back together, and I'm going to make something solid and something stable. And I'm going to know my value, and I'm going to know my worth. And ain't nothing going to shake my foundation anymore. I'm shutting the noise out. I'm shutting the noise out. I know my value. I know my worth. I'm grounded. I am secure on all levels. My masculine and my feminine side is balanced as fuck. There you go. There's that new beginning. There's that Ace of Cups. You found your self-worth, your value, your intuition. You have love to share with others. Look, your intuition, right? Your high priestess energy. I'm getting Pisces AF right now. Your dreamer energy has been awakened. And you've done that through doing the work, co-creating with the universe. See? This is the energetic flow that happens between this point, which is your own cup of love for oneself, and the universe. And this is the in-between co-creating with those energies. Look. Doesn't this almost look like a cup? Doesn't this look like a cup? See it? There's that swirling energy in between going up to the ethers, finding that illumination and balance and co-creating with everything in between, growing one's wings. I rest my case. Healing and becoming a healer. Minor to major. That's twice. But you've had to do it from a place of brokenheartedness and playing out all of that karmic cycles in your life. And having to put up healthy boundaries. And if it wasn't good for you, you had to throw it away. Well, congratulations, because Shadow says you've even done that work. Right. That's healed energy, collective. This is healed energy. Duality. This is not, oh, woe is me. My guides and my shadow is ancient. Oh, woe is me. So dramatic. So dramatic. Okay. My inner child's wanting to play, see to balance out the energies, and that's how it's done, collective. Able to transition and transmute that energy, right? Going with the flow, being able to step into all those different energies that makes you a motherfucking empress. Collective. What about them apples, huh? I can dig it. Let's read her 900. Okay? Let's read it. Because it's calling to me, and it's just what we're going to do. Focus, divine assistance. The mighty Hearn leads his wild hunt through his countryside, through dense forest, Amid the clamor of baying hounds, braying horses, and the screeching winds of a fierce winter storm. In retrospect, that is your dark night of the soul. All of that loud noise and chatter and all of those things that we have to overcome, right? He symbolized the dogged might of your willpower to overcome obstacles. Ern's helmet sports the majestic horns of the red stag, the lord of the forest. 3 stars of Orion's belt above his head represents the 3 celestial personages who tend the gateway to higher consciousness. Hearn's presence in your reading foretells of success and offers affirmative response to any specific query that you may have presented to the cards. This is a yes man. Jim Carrey, yes man. Yes. Yes man. Great, hilarious movie. It's been a pilgrimage of the soul. Anyways, 3611. I hope that you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this reading from me. I missed your energy. I needed to have a collective energy trade off with all of you, you know? So thank you for allowing me to deliver the message to the collective for those that may need it. 8-8, life paths, life journeys. For those of you in America that celebrated the holiday, happy Thanksgiving. For those of us Native Americans, happy Native American Day, month rather. But however you may celebrate, here's to us, right? I love all of you so very, very much. So thank you for being here. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I put a winter wish list up. I don't know. If you're led and guided, it's cool. I'm open for personal readings. Email me, mamadtarot@gmail.com. So, from my home to yours, may you have nothing but abundance and a return on all of your hard work as you're birthing something new.